From the entertainment capital of the world, MLB Network welcomes you to Dodger Stadium. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup. Settling in now, Hernan Perez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for the Cubs.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup for at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
0-1, here it comes. Line drive to left. Peterson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's just 1 for 6. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Rizzo swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now in the box, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, it's not an easy thing to do to get a sweep on the road. And hey, Dero, a 4-game sweep on a roadie, that's doubly tough to do.
Dan, that might happen once a year. Are you kidding me? To come into someone else's house and to steal 4 straight games? You imagine what that plane flight's going to be like if they steal this one?
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
1 out, nobody on. One and one.
That's off the plate.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
The 1-2 pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. So a full count now.
3 balls.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Step on the bag for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Today's ball game provides the Cubbies with a chance to end the series on a very high note, of course. A win completes the sweep.
You might start to call these guys the road warriors. It's hard to win on the road, and with the win today, they would complete a sweep of a four-game set on the road.
Here's Javier Baez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
1-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 8.
And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Hit Wheatley back to the mound. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First offering on its way.
Mookie.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1-1. Here it comes. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Hard hit to first. Rizzo was there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
High chopper over to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's hitless in the series so far. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ground ball right side. Muncy gloves it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting it. The left fielder.
Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. The windup and the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. So striding in, Jason Kipnis. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Kipnis is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Drilled right back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored. So it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Strike 2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Standing in, Chris Taylor, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-2. Here it is. And another foul ball.
Not your normal put-away pitch. A 2-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Schwarber giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now to the plate, Hernan Perez. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Hit in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. One down.
The right fielder, number 5.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side. I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB, see how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
1-2.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Striding into the box, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The right fielder.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Bellinger.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys.
Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber has a read on it. He's got it one away. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down when you start going through that.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Max Muncy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Happ. And the inning is over. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, number 9.
So the striding forward now, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Down the third baseline. And he's safe.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Is not going to get him as he swipes second. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Happ comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Left side. Backhanded. Throw gets him, 2 down. So stepping in, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped him up. Muncy in foul ground. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Will Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Stepping into the box, number 9 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fouled off. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Chris Taylor is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Popped him up. Smith is there. One down. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Hernan Perez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Fielded cleanly. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Justin Turner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Contreras recovers and he makes the throw to first. Turner is retired and there's one away.
The batter, number 5.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So 2 guys now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that is off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but we never know about that swing. He looked fluid and confident.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So digging in now, Jock Peterson. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Bellinger at second. Betts on at first with 2 down. Hit to third. Bryant's got it on the first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the end. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Digging in, Albert Almora. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So a runner at first now with one away, and into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
2-1.
The 2-1. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Standing in now, Ian Happ.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Seager is there, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 2-1 Chicago. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Now batting, catcher.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Please. Now pitching
on his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden.
Number 43.
And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. The 1-0. High and deep to right center. Happ is after it. But it's over his head and jumps the wall for a ground rule double. And this game is tied.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Just missing here, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Oh, right down Main Street with that one, 2-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Fouled away. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Happ moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. One gone now in the LA 7th, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Up and in for ball 1. So far on the year, Taylor is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
One strike.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Schwarber. 2 gone. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will land untouched. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the inning. Scott Alexander has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good...
Hit on the ground out for short. Seager is right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
Just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
1-1 to Schwarber.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Riding forward now is the DH. Jason Kipnis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Here's Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Line drive to center field, and there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
High in the air out to center field. Happ has a play. 1 out.
The batter.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
One ball, one
Not
strike.
a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Ran one in on there as this is hit softly to third. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Smith.
Into the box, Will Smith, as he'll take a look at ball one. The Cubbies entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Oh, that's low.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop at a blast, and if they can stay close,
Three ball.
get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Now the 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike three. But the Dodgers strike for three, all courtesy. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hernan Perez. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Ready for another shot now. Albert Almora. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
The batter.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1.
Nope.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 2-1 pitch. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. 2 out, nobody on. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on the first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have put an end to their 4th